My name is Ali Mohammed Kabir, MMM participant in MMM Nigeria Guidance School, batch 193. I'm making a presentation about the MMM ideology. The MMM ideology says the modern world is bad, inhuman, unfair, and unjust. This is the world of money. It is not for all people. It is for those who produce this money. The bankers, the financiers, the government, the millionaires, and the ordinary people are made to be their financial slaves. This unfair financial system gave in the ideology that says that we can live a better life and have a better financial freedom if everyone can have a sense and with the power of giving and donation to each other, everyone will grow and be financially free. From this ideology came the Mutual Financial Aid Exchange Community called the MMM. Now, what is the MMM? MMM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange, like I've said earlier. The first M stands for Mavrodi. Mavrodi is from the name of the founder, Sergey Mavrodi. And the second M is Mondial, and Mondial means global. The third M is movement. MMM is not stagnant, it moves around. So MMA is a community of ordinary people selflessly helping each other. MMA is a social network that connects one who wants to donate money, that's the PH, with the one who wants to get money, GI. Who are we? Existing in over 118 countries and still growing, with over 200 million participants worldwide. No central account, we will not collect your money. There's no central account where you keep your money. So money cannot disappear from anywhere. It's a peer-to-peer system, in this case where participants transfer money directly to each other. Participants are being connected, are being merged with one another to pay each other. And in 1994, MMA held 1/3 of the entire cash in Russia because MMA originated in Russia. History about MMM. MMM originated from Russia, from the founder Sergey Mavrodi, who is born in Russia in 1955. He's a mathematician and a programmer. He started the MMM cooperative in 1989, became a joint stock in 1994, and along the line he became deputy Russian parliament, arrested in 2003, jailed in 2007. Something happens along the line, and he came out and revived the MMM community in 2011. One of the motivation in Russia there was the privatization, and if we call a spade, a total deception and robbery of defenseless population who doesn't understand anything. I think those issues happen in Russia. We need to know more. Our goals is to create a fair financial system where money will no longer be an issue, and to eradicate the world unjust financial system. The goal here is not the money, it is the financial freedom. We help millions to make millions. Create a platform where there will be no need to go to bank to borrow money to execute financial project. how MMM works. Very simple. You can see from the picture, MMA is a community of people providing each other financial help on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and benevolence. People exchanging money within themselves, donating money to themselves, giving a helping cash to each other. That is all about MMM. Provide help and get help. This is the technical platform here. You can see from the picture here the provide help on the green plate on the left hand side and the get help on the gold plate by the right hand side. The provide help use as from your contribution, from your donation, use when you are donating money, providing help. It is starting point. It gives back to the reward, GH, and it showcases the power of giving. While in the get help by the right hand side, use when you want donation, that is you want to get donation. It is rewarding point. It helps accomplish many projects and also accomplish fair financial system. Mavro. Mavro, the name Mavro is gotten from the founder's name. Mavro D is shortened from his founder's name, Mavro D. So Mavro is the internal currency of MMM that generates within the MMM community. It is what you buy when you pledge to donate and will start growing from the moment at the rate of 30% per month. That is from the day you provide the help, you pledge to provide help, it start growing 1% for the period of 30 days, that's 30%. The calculation of reward occurs twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. This sum in Mavro shows how much you can request yourself. The nature of this Mavro. Every pledge in MMM, confirm or unconfirmed, is always frozen for 14 days. That means your Mavros, you can have withdrawals on your Mavros, or you can have access to your Mavros being confirmed or not confirmed within 14 days. So after 14 days, you can have access to your Mavros, confirmed or unconfirmed. Frozen here means you must not GH. That means you can't make a withdrawal within the assigned days. Within these 14 days, you can have access to your Mavros. You can be eligible to your Mavros after 14 days. That's what it means here. Also note that the bonus will not be confirmed until you get an order on your main PH. That means those bonus cannot be confirmed until you have your order, you have been merged with somebody to pay and you have paid and you have been confirmed of your payment. That is when you have access to all these bonuses. Where does this 30% come from? This is a frequent asked question, People ask, MMM, it's not a business, where does this 30% come from? This 30% come from through a crowdfunding approach. MMM 30% come from through a crowdfunding approach. It does this through Mavro. Mavro is an index of your tribute to development of the community. Now, this index grows at 30% per month. This growth rate of Mavro can be adjusted at any moment. The amount Mavro growth rate can be decreased or increased or stopped. I mean, the 30% is not constant, but presently in Nigeria, we're using 30% growth rate. There is some mathematical approach about the 30%. Mechanism of providing help and get help queue. You can see the incoming cash as the providing help per day. You have about 5 people plus within 24 hours reserve the outgoing cash to about 2 people per day. So that's the mechanism of providing help and get help queue. The benefit of participant. What do you gain? when you participate in the community of MMM. When you provide help and receive 30%, when you provide help, you receive 30% more per month for your donation. And also, you get registration bonus. You get registration bonus in the amount of $20 to $50 donation to 499 donation. You'll be rewarded with $20. When you make donation of $500 to 2,999, you get a reward of $50 registration bonus. Then when you make donation from $3,000 above, you have a reward registration bonus of $100. MMM works with CBN's current Naira dollar rate. So when you convert it, you will know how it looks like. Referral bonus. Now, in MMM community, MMM needs people to participate. Now, when you make any effort to invite people into the community, you will be rewarded with 10% bonus. That means you refer somebody into the community, you'll be having 10% bonus. From where? You get 10% from all donation of the participants you invited. Inviting new participants to the community is your additional contribution to the development of the community. And the bonus is given on every new money. As the calculation here says, false pH minus GH plus new pH multiplied by 0.10. You make the calculation, you see your 10% bonus. Guidance bonus. So one of the bonuses we're aspiring to benefit when we become a Guidia. Guidians or MMM community can create their own multi-level structure and get bonus from each of the donation every participant in their structure. This is a multi-level bonus. Guidia can have his own leader higher than him. Guidia bonus varies depending on the level of their structure. Now this is what they mean here. You can see the guidance bonus. The first level generation 5%, second level 3%, third level 1%, fourth level 0.5, fifth 2.5, the 6.1, the 7.05, 0.03 to the next level 0.01. MMM rules. Where there are rules, there are sins. Rule 1. Do not have multiple accounts. You always PH as many times as you want with one MMM account. When you have more than one account, you'll be blocked. That's the penalty. Rule 2. Do not share email or bank details with other members. You're not allowed to share emails or bank details or any other details. You'll be blocked. Except where you make any identity proof. Then rule 3. Do not delay in paying for your order. 48 hours for Monday, Thursdays, 96 hours for Fridays, 72 hours for Saturdays, Sundays orders. Penalty: you'll be blocked if you fail to meet up this payment. Rule 4. Do not edit your bank details or change password less than 15 days before getting help. Penalty: your GH will be delayed for 14 days or even more. Rule 5. Do not click on I refuse to make payment button. The penalty: you'll be blocked. Rule 6. Do not make deposit and fail to attach proof of payment. It's more or less you have not paid anything. So at any time you make payment, be always cautious to attach proof of payment. If you didn't do that, you get blocked. Rule 7. Do not fail to confirm your payment. Once you have been paid, always go back to make confirmation of the person that paid you. Failing to do so, you'll be blocked. Rule 8. Do not allow family members to provide help more than you do. Most people like to get their downlines at their family members. At the end of the day, they allow the family members to provide more than they do. It is not acceptable. Or you might allow your family members to provide help in your personal office, and that is better. If all this is discovered, you will get blocked. Rule 9. Always remember to write your letter of happiness after every withdrawal you make. If you don't write your letter of happiness, you cannot make any further withdrawals. Rule 10. Enrolling people just for the sake of bonuses without educating and care about them is a very bad idea. When you want to enroll people, ensure they have full knowledge of the platform. You care for them, you educate them before you enroll them. Now, doing so, they enrolling them when they are not really interested is a bad idea. So you're very sure they are interested before you enroll them, because this will affect the system of the community. So failure to do so will be sanction, moderator, and consultant. Risk. Everything has risk. Even the life we live is a risk. So in MMM community, there are risks. It says MMM as a community survive on two things: consistent provide help and get help from existing participants. 2. New participants coming in to provide and get help regularly. These are the two fundamental tools that can keep the MMM community going. Without any of this, the MMM community stand a big risk. Now I've told you about the mechanism of provide help and get help cube. So let's go to how to mitigate the risk. Anyway, there are risks, you can limit the risk. So let's limit our risk by donating only spare money. MMM says donate spare money. And what do you mean by spare money? A money that is not critical to you at the moment, an idle cash, you don't have anything to do with it, and you can donate it for the community. That will not affect you, will give you a peace of mind. So donate only spare money. 2. Avoid panic. Government and negative media, bank threats, and major panics unleashes to the MMM community. And that is why you need to have a good mindset of the MMM ideology to avoid you having negative media and other threats. Participants should know that they owe this system, and this panic can be zeroed out by following the MMM ideology, as I've said earlier on. 3. Always be positive about the community. Your inaction affect the community. Now, when you're in the community, always be positive minded. In MMM, trust and patience, these are the two tools that works in participants' mindset. Trust and patience. 4. Spread the good news of the community. Share the ideology with your friends, families. That way, we all sustain our provide help donation pool consistently. Regular provide help and get help. Don't compound Green Marvelous. What they mean here is that your Green Marvelous should not exist 30 days. When you do that, you are keeping people on queue not to provide help, because when you ask for your cash, there are people to provide for you. Mechanism for security and stability is very interesting. Security in pause and restart mode. These are the modalities that are put in check to ensure free flow of provide help and get help. Now, in this picture, you can see the provide help and the get help in the left hand side. The provide help is more than the get help. The net value is bigger than the get help net value. In this case, the pause mode is inactive. Other measures are floating ratios, delay, and so on. While at the right hand side, the net value of the provide help is lower than the net value of the get help. What it means here is that the provide help is less than the get help. In this case, the system is not healthy, so the pause mode becomes active, where all the system, all old Marvel will be freezing, and you have instrumental receipt payment for those who are GAging, or floating ratio for those who are GAging. Then from there you have a restart. The system will pause as a security check and it will restart again. Community building and development. These are one of the community development of MMM. We have presentation, conference and seminars. Those are offline events. And we have charity event. We have opening centers, meeting places. Those are community building and development. Is MMM legal? Also frequent asked question. MMM is not a community, it's not a company, it's not a bank, it's not a hub, it's not an MLM program. It's a community, a social network of people providing financial aid directly to each other by transferring their own money. It connects millions of participants worldwide, those who need help and those who are willing to provide help. Participants are providing help by their own good and absolute grantees, their own goodwill. These are providing help with their own money from which all taxes have already been paid. There is no law in any country that forbids people to share their money with others. And is MMA a Ponzi scheme? Unlike Ponzi scheme, MMA clearly and openly explain its operational process, goal and aims. Participants are the only source of financial aid provided to each other. MMM works as a peer-to-peer software. That is just it, the platform. It doesn't take 1 naira from you, doesn't take any kobo from you. It's just a technical platform that is connecting those who want to provide and those who want to give. MMN does not give any guarantee or provides or promise for you to get help from others. On the contrary, it warns about the possibility of not getting any help, even if you provide help. MMA is being completely open and honest with other participants. All information about MMA is clearly stated on its website along with the warning about the risk. Be open and honest with those you inviting to join the community. Provide all the information about MMA and let them make their own decision. Whenever you are inviting anybody, let them have at the back of their mind and make up their mind against the risk involved. The MM community is developed by its participants. Our activities, kindness, and creativity determines how comfortable and safe the community will be. That to say, our actions and inactions create the reactions in the community. If we have a positive actions and inactions, we have a positive reactions. MMA are in a lot of countries, presently in Africa, in South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Swaziland, Uganda, and now in Nigeria. And get registered in the official website of the MMM community, that is www.nigeria-mmm.net. Thank you for my presentation. Together we change the world.